Hi guys, welcome back to Divine Earth Angel. It's Nicole Moore. I hope you're having a fantastic December, but this video is timeless and today I was guided by actually Jesus, my good old pal, my brother, Jesus. And I have a very important video to make for you guys today. It's been a video that I've been wanting to make for a while and I think it's very timely right now because we are about to enter into a new era, and Earth is about to experience some drastic changes, and we're moving in a new direction, and its vibration is rising, and humanity is being tasked with two paths. You can either take the path that leads you toward a brighter future and more love and more opportunities and ascension, or you can stay where you are or go back, cower in fear, run away from what God, source, the universe is trying to show you and upgrade you and transform you to be. So a little bit about my connection with Jesus is I just want you guys to know Jesus is a powerful ascended master, a divine being who was sent here to wake up humanity and fulfill some very, very heavy tasks. And he did what he was meant to do, and it's beautiful. And just want you to know that you don't have to be a Christian to connect with Jesus. Jesus is non-denominational and will help anyone who wants help, protection, healing, guidance. You can connect just like an angel. Jesus is there, ready to assist. And I actually had my first interaction with Jesus, like personal, like real, like he's with me interaction a few years ago. Yes, I was raised in a Christian household, very, very strict, very orthodox, very by the book, very, very strict and rule based and restrictive. But nonetheless, it was actually a few years back where he came to me in one of my meditations, and it was the most powerful thing I've ever experienced. Yes, I'd seen angels before. I'd connected with Jesus, and yes, that was powerful too. Huge, life changing. But there was something about when, oh, I just got chills. There was something about when he held my hand that truly showed me what love feels like, what true, unconditional, high vibrational love feels like. It's like something you have never experienced outside of maybe your children's love for you, or something like that, like your children's love for you or your dog or cat's love for you times a million. Pure love, the highest vibration of love I felt, because he actually, whew, he held my hand, and it was eye-opening, awakening. It was amazing. Because yes, I'd seen angels before, but they never touched me. They'd been in my presence and I felt their energy, but to have Jesus hold my hand was game changer, game changer. And that's when I really started on my path, and connecting more and trusting more my intuition, because he told me that he wanted me to know what real love felt like, so that I would no longer be tricked or fooled or manipulated by false love and um, anything other than what true unconditional love felt like. And it was powerful for me. And I took that with me, and I will never forget it, and I will never let go of that feeling. And he wants you to know that it's something you can connect with whenever you need it, whenever you're feeling alone or lost or afraid. You can connect with the angels, you can connect with Jesus, you can connect and ask to be in his energy, to feel his love. And I want you to know something. There is something very interesting going on in the collective. We're We're in a spiritual war right now. We have been for quite a while, but it's coming to a head because of where we're going, and it's trying to hold a lot of people back with fear. I want you to know that you are always protected. And when you know what true love feels like, unconditional love, and you're at that vibration, you feel that vibration, this is what the message that he gave me is that you will no longer be fooled by anything else. Like lower energies, lower vibrations, they cannot fake that feeling or that vibration. Not possible. Let me tell you, it's not possible. I have felt what lower energies feel like, and it feels like an assault to your energy. And even if you're not as sensitive as I am with clairvoyance and clairsentience and all of that stuff, it can't fake the love and light of an angel or high vibrational, ascended master, God. You can't fake it. Okay, so let's get into intuition. We are very, very, we right now, especially right now, it's important to trust your intuition. What we're being presented and what we are facing with the resistance and the opposing forces of light, it's important to trust your intuition. No matter what you are shown, no matter what comes across your path, there is a superpower that you have within you that will tell you, that will show you, and will help you discern what is true, what is false, what is real, what is an illusion. And your intuition is a God-given power. It's something you're born with. It's something humans are very, very, instilled with, and it comes in many ways. I tell my students, and I've been writing about this for decades, you can always tap into your intuition very easily. You're faced with a scenario. Should I take this path? Should I take that path? Is this true? Is this false? Go within and ask yourself, just like, should I do this or whatever? Whatever the question is, ask yourself. And then you're going to feel it. You're going to feel the answer. Trust that feeling. It's your instincts. Animals have it. They know when it's time to get out and race away from a storm or swim away from whatever. They know when it's time, and so do we. We have that too. But we're trained to ignore it, to put other people's perspectives and guidance above our own. But it's something that we have that we can utilize and we can rely on, and it will protect us from danger. It will protect us from letting other people lead us to darkness and despair and ruin and control and slavery. It will protect us. So feel it. Does it feel good? Does it feel right? Does it feel, you have to trust your inner intuition, your inner knowing. How does that feel? Do you feel queasy? Do you feel nauseous? Do you feel heaviness? That's not, that's telling you that's a no. That's not the way. That's not going to suit you well. And if you feel good, I want to say if you feel good, then that is yes, but you also have to keep in mind that you have to trust the feeling. You have to trust your gut. You have to trust what is in your heart. You have to trust that sensation that is there for you to help you along every step of your way, every step of your path. If someone is presenting you with something and it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. It most likely isn't. There have been times in my life where I have given away my power and trusted other people's intuition above my own, and it has led me to miss out on huge opportunities that were in my path for me to experience. But I want you to know that yes, I missed out on some opportunities. Sure, cool, whatever. But I still learned powerful lessons that helped me stand in my power and helped me realize how much of a leader I'm meant to be and how much my intuition is stronger than anyone around me, okay? And that I'm given guidance and messages and they are meant for me, and they may not look right to someone else. They might not resonate with someone else, and that's okay. It's not their path, it's my path. And that's what you are being tasked with understanding and developing. So, yes, there have been times where I've given away my power. I'd be like, yeah. So I was guided to like do this. And I'd be like, so what do you think about that? And they'd be like, that sounds like a bad idea. You know, you've got this going on, you've got kids. I don't think you can do it. I wouldn't do it. And that's more projection of what other people's limitations are. And it differs from what I was getting. So, you know, if God is leading me somewhere and it doesn't resonate with someone else, then that's okay. It's my duty to trust my intuition in that moment and go with what where I'm being led, where the universe, source, God is leading me, because I'm not here to experience things the way other people are, and most of us aren't. Most of us have a very specific, lesson plan that we are here to learn, and some of the courses we have enrolled in for this life are more difficult than others, and but it's part of the journey. It's part of the soul's evolution to learn these huge lessons. And yes, some people's lessons may be a lot smaller and may not resonate with what your lessons are, but trust your intuition every step of the way, and you'll be fine. You'll be guided. You will be led away from um, you'll be led away from uh, what's the word I'm looking for, danger. So there are a few ways to strengthen your intuition, and some of those ways are to really meditate and get a good connection with your higher self and your angels, and even Jesus, and start trusting those feelings and sensations. You can ask for courage and faith and trust. You can ask, Archangel Michael is great with courage. You can ask the other angels. There's thousands, millions maybe out there. Don't know how many, but I call in like hundreds of thousands sometimes when because you can. But you can, meditate, connect with those energies, and really start trusting the information you're given. If you start writing these things down and they start coming to pass and they start giving you guidance that is like really helping you with your life and to heal your life and to prosper and thrive and heal others in turn, then you will start to trust your intuition more. When I first started channeling, I was getting a lot of information, and I was starting to doubt whether I was just making it up in my head and if it was my ego and if, this was all real. So that doubt was something that crippled me for a long time from sharing the guidance I was getting. So I actually connected with Ryan from the Divine to like double check, and it was really powerful because she was basically telling me, yeah, like everything you're getting is accurate. And, the angels are like, we're trying to tell her that, but she's so in her head about it that she's not using the information. So thankfully, I started to trust more and I started to channel more, and I would connect with other people and give them messages. And every single time it was accurate. That's an important part of trusting your intuition, is getting validation that the information you're passing along, the visions you're seeing, the feelings you're getting, what you're hearing is accurate from other people being like, holy crap, how did you see my neighborhood? Like I would see a client's neighborhood in Canada. She'll probably see this video. You know who I'm talking about, girl. And I was like so nervous. I was like, okay, I see this, but I don't know what this is. And she's like, oh yeah, that's the gate to my neighborhood. I'm like, cool. So those things are just going to help you have more power and trust yourself more. There's a few things I do with my clients that help them hone their intuition and trust it and get that instant validation. And one of those things is to get like a magazine and be like, okay, on page 17, I'm going to pick page 17. But before I open that magazine, I'm going to see what's on that page or hear whatever way it comes in, the message comes in. And I'll be like, okay, so page 17, I see lots of fish and some trees. It doesn't make sense until you turn that page and then you see. So in the one time I did it with a magazine with one of my children's like what's that magazine that the kids have that I used to have too? I think it's like Scholastic or something like that. But I opened it and it was just like a bunch of like a like a find, like a, you have like a bunch of images but you're supposed to find different things, like where's the bird, where's the pail. And so it's just a bunch of random stuff, and I was like, okay, wow, I saw all that in my mind's eye, and that gives you the instant validation that what you're seeing is real, and it gives you that trust. So that's one way to practice your intuition. You can ask for messages in your dreams, write them down. If it comes true, wow, powerful intuition. Like, I've been having visions since childhood, and I would see people in my dreams years before I would meet them, and I would remember, be like, wow, I saw you in my dream before I even moved to this state. And it would be so powerful. And I would tell them that, not knowing that like I'm like psychic or anything. I just thought like, this is a really cool coincidence. I saw you in my dreams. And they'd be like, oh, wow, okay, cool, whatever. But you have so many moments like that, you start to trust it more because you get that validation. You get to see it come to pass. So when I talk to a lot of my students about this, about like, why do we get these random messages and visions about people that we may not ever meet, or events that we can't really prevent from happening? So when I see someone have a car accident and then I meet them and then they have it, it's like, oh, okay, that's just more validation for me, because I don't know if I could have prevented that from happening to that person, or seeing the fires before that happened. There's no way I could have notified anybody that there's going to be fires, but I saw it. And same with the riots and the hoarding of the supplies. It's just more of like God giving me these images to like help me trust more. And I'm sure there will be some instances where I'll get visions or messages that I am meant to help other people with. I do get stuff like that sometimes, where I'll have a dream about a friend, be like, yeah, I had a dream that you needed to go to the doctor for this. And they'd be like, oh, wow, I was planning on doing that. We're like, okay, cool. Just wanted to let you know that they're saying, like, get that done. So there are instances where you actually can help out, but there are more than I like to admit that I'll have a dream about a disaster and there's nothing I can do about it. I just see it happen and I'm like, okay, well, that's just me strengthening my trust in my intuition. And so, like, when there are times when I can't help, I'll trust that what I'm seeing is real and I can share it and it'll help someone, someone close to me or whatever. So that's what this video is about, because you are going to be faced with instances where there will be organizations or people or things that want to divert you from what you know is true and what you feel is true, and try to confuse you and disorient you and really knock you off your path. So it's time to really start honing in your intuition and your gifts, and to really start trusting the messages and the guidance, and follow your own light, because I see it every day, not just on YouTube, not just on, well, I don't watch the news, but it comes across my awareness mostly on YouTube, where there are just opposing forces that try to knock you off your path. I'm just going to say that try to make you doubt that, you have a higher purpose and that you're on the path to healing and healing others and the things of this nature, and try to put you back in that fear-based energy that is so far from the vibration of love that it's just difficult to get out of. But I want you to know that there's nothing to fear. You're okay. You're protected. You're always guided. You can always connect. You can always ask for guidance and messages, and it will come. It will come to you quickly. So pay attention. So that's all I have today about intuition. Just wanted to give you guys a video about that. So yeah, trust your intuition. Start meditating more and connecting with your higher self and God. Jesus is there for you. The angels are there for you. I want you to know the difference between love and illusion, so you can tell it by the feeling. And if you are, I'm just going to mention this because I'm just going to mention that if you are, a spiritual being who has these gifts, always shield yourself. Always ask God to give you a shield, or the angels to give you a shield, so that you know that you're connecting with the highest vibration of love at all times. Because yes, there are opposing forces and they are attracted to our shiny light, and they might want to, divert you or trick you or manipulate you, but you would never mistake the vibration of love with something lower. But those lower vibrations, if you feel fear, if you get a goosebump, the hairs on your body start to lift, you know that, it's time to shield yourself. And you can always ask Archangel Michael to clear. There is nothing that can't be cleared. There is nothing you can't be protected from. So just protect yourself, shield yourself. I have loads of videos on my channel on how to do this. And if you ever need like an entity removal or spirit removal or any lower crap that's in your house, your home, your body, let me know. Contact me. I do this and I'm very skilled at it. If you need guidance on how to practice and utilize your gifts or strengthen your gifts or start a spiritual practice where you help others heal or whatever it is that is within you, part of your path, let me know. I mentor. I do this all the time. So guys, I hope you have the best end of the year, the most epic 2021. I will be sharing more information with you guys about what we can expect and how we can best use the energy that's coming, this beautiful energy. But yeah, just know you're always safe and protected and loved, and I love you guys so much. So have a wonderful day. Don't forget to click like right now and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.